Let me talk to you, everybody. Welcome back to episode 2 of From the Gorilla. I hate to say this, but this is literally the farthest we've gotten with From the Gorilla.
Yeah.
Fucking. Thank you, Chris.
Don't judge us.
But yeah, this is the second episode. So first episode, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it did that well or not. It probably didn't, knowing us. But if you didn't watch the first episode, then thank you for coming back to the second episode. So that's great. Today we are going to be doing a review of the 2023 Summerslam event, which was last week. Last episode we predicted the results, so we're kind of gonna just look back at the event and just talk about it really, because we have a lot to talk about, especially a certain couple matches. I'm gonna talk about, bro. Who is starting the fucking lawnmower in front of my house, bro? I could hear it through my goddamn headset.
Goddamn sad.
Damn. Can you hear my fan in the background?
No, I can't, thankfully. Alright,
Can
today...
you hear it?
No, I can't hear it. I can't.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Today, I have two guests with me. So, we have Javi, who is returning from the last episode.
I'm back, baby.
Yep. And, making his From the Gorilla debut, he was supposed to be on last episode, but his dumbass fucking slept in. It is Chris!
Okay, look, I couldn't sleep, and when I finally did fall asleep, it was like 20 minutes before we're supposed to start, and I slept in for 5 hours. So yeah.
You were hibernating.
For real, man. Man's just having a whole,
Yeah, pretty much.
sleep crisis or whatever the fuck it's called.
Man's became a bear.
I could not sleep whatsoever.
Well, he is here. Alright, that's in the past. He is here, and he is his
Yeah, but-
debut.
I guess who's not here? The fucking.
Yeah.
Say it.
Okay. Hey. Hold
What
off.
happened?
Hold off your southern aggressions, Chris.
Wait, you're Southern?
Javi.
Oh, I'm literally from California, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You
Oh yeah,
don't get
we're
the
both
jo-
from Cali.
He didn't get the joke. All right. So, see, y'all are doing what I wanted y'all to do last episode. Chime in. Good job, y'all. Y'all are doing really good at this. All right.
I just hope you don't cut this out.
Dude, I can hear. I think it's a vacuum cleaner, but I can still hear it.
What are
Maybe
you,
a vacuum cleaner outside your house.
But,
a fan or the lawnmower?
No, it's not a lawnmower. I think it's a vacuum cleaner.
What the fuck would there be a vacuum cleaner outside your house?
But it's not outside. It's probably inside my house now.
Who's
Alright.
vacuum cleaning the grass?
I don't know, dude. I don't shut up. Okay.
I'm just gonna vacuum my grass real quick. Be right back.
So, as we were saying, we do have. You guys may be asking, where in the hell is that other guy? Well, that other guy who was here last episode is going to be here, but he isn't right now because his redneck ass is at a gun store. God damn. So he is at a gun store, and that's where he is right now. So he'll be back. He'll probably join us later on in this podcast. Not like he contributed much, but he's gonna be coming us anyways. All right. So, let's go ahead and jump. Oh my god, fucking vacuum cleaner! I swear to God. All right, let's jump right into this.
I was gonna be raging about that vacuum cleaner this whole episode, isn't he?
Yeah, for real. Last episode, we did have a little bit of a news segment where we took a look at some wrestling news that was going around that week. But we actually will be skipping that part this week because mainly we are actually on a time limit. Really not really, because Mike's not even here, but he's the one who has to kind of go at 7:30 to, I don't even know what he was doing, but he's gonna go at 7:30. It's currently 6:14, so we have like an hour and a half to record this, and plus there's not much news to cover, so we decided skip it, just get to the topic, and not waste y'all's time further, even more than we have in this intro, which is currently running at 5 minutes. So
Nice.
absolutely excellent. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
starting things out, vacuum cleaner. Can you shut up? All right. First, okay, we're gonna go in match order. We're gonna give a basic rundown of what we liked about the match, and we'll probably give like an out of 5 rating, like at the end, do like a Dave Meltzer style star rating. So, kind of a classic there. All right, let's start. So first match.
Wait, so we're doing stars then?
Yes.
Probably,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Just like out of 5 rating, it doesn't really matter.
Wait, is it gonna be like collectively we each have like one rating together, or is it we each get a different rating?
Different rating. I want to get everybody's opinions here today.
And
So, all right, first match. Now this match opened the show because of something we'll get into in a sec, but it was Logan Paul going 1-on-1 with Ricochet. 1-on-1 to kick off the show. The match opened the show because I think Logan Paul traveled to Dallas or something the same night to be at ringside for Jake Paul's like boxing fight or something. I don't remember exactly. I don't pay attention to boxing, but yeah. So this match opened, and in 18 minutes on the dot, Logan Paul picked up the dub over Ricochet. So, yeah. What were y'all's
it was
thoughts on this match?
honestly a really good match to kick it off. Honestly, it was really fun. We actually watched it together in the call, and we all loved it.
Yeah, we also did watch the show. We us three, not Mike because he's an idiot, but us three watched this show in like a Discord call. So it was a very fun experience that we should probably do going forward, to be honest, because it's very fun.
I'm down.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
It was pretty goddamn fun. I was complaining about a fly for like the entirety of McIntyre and Gunther.
That's funny, dude. The whole match we were complaining about that. All
And then fucking Javi with his goddamn sandwich.
Oh yeah, that's.
Okay, I was hungry. Okay, in the middle.
Dude, you're always hungry. Like you're like a magnet attracting the metal. Like that's you. As
Hey man, it was a Jersey Mike sandwich. All right, it was one of the best.
You are the fattest motherfucker I've ever known that isn't actually fat.
That is true. That's why I work out, baby.
He doesn't want that reputation. He's secretly fat, but he works out to cover that up. Hang on. All right.
I'm not trust me. I'll take that title. The fattest fat man that's not fat.
That's a long ass title. All right. So.
All right, back to topic.
Yeah, back to Logan Paul and Ricochet. Personally, I thought it was a very fun match. Probably out of the 4 main pay-per-view matches he's had so far, not counting the Rumble match, this is probably the best one he had. Well, really the second best, I think. Right behind Paul and Roman Reigns for me. But really, this and the WrestleMania match go back and forth, which one I like more. But I like this match more than the Mania one against Rollins. But this match was still very good. It was very back and forth. High flying action, just as we expected from these two vacuum fucking cleaner, and it was a great 1-on-1. And I'm actually really glad Logan Paul got the dub this time because he really needed that W because he's been losing like the entire year or so.
He's been losing like every match since I believe SummerSlam last year when he beat Miz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. Like his last victory was against Miz.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been losing for over a year, so he kind of needed this win here. So yeah, Javier, what'd you think about this?
Oh, I thought I was enjoying this match a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy high flying wrestling, so I'm glad that they gave the spotlight to not only Logan Paul but to Ricochet in a big pay per view to demonstrate all their skills. Like this is the most I've seen Logan Paul like in terms of high flying. He's done a match.
Yeah, definitely. This another thing about this is that I think Ricochet's definitely got to be elevated after this match. Like I feel like they're gonna start doing way more with him because like people can now realize
They should. Ricochet is an amazing talent.
Yeah, like,
Always has been.
People can realize how great he is. The only thing that I don't like, I don't really. It's not that I don't like it because it actually makes him look good. But I do have to mention it. The ending to this match. When some random fucking guy gives Logan Paul brass knuckles, and that's how he wins.
It would have made more sense if like Logan grabbed them from under the ring, but some random ass guy showed up and gave him the brass knuckles.
I found it funny. How this happened, and it was never explained or brought up again.
Yeah, who is this dude?
Yeah.
None of us knew who he
He was
was.
described as some Michael Cole.
I
Cole described him as some guy in a hat. That's all we got of him.
Yeah.
have no idea
looked
who the fuck he is.
for a second. I thought it was Kid Rock.
But so this was a very interesting ending. Yeah, if you knew who it is, comment down below because I don't have any fucking clue who it is. None of us have any clue who he was. So
Yeah.
maybe if it was like Logan Paul's manager or something, make it fucking work. I don't know. It's so.
I thought it was someone from Logan's crew, maybe, but it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's kind of weird. All right, but either way,
I will say some of the highlights of this match, were definitely the Spanish fly to the outside, in which Logan and Ricochet landing on their feet. Well, they wobble a little bit, but it was still impressive nonetheless.
Oh yeah, that's Spanish fly. I was so sick.
Yeah, you're like guaranteed to wobble like that. I mean, not guaranteed, but it's like a good chance you will.
No,
the fact that they didn't fall is really impressive.
That's like a small wobble.
And then Logan Paul doing a freaking buckshot lariat to the outside, which was insane.
Crazy.
Oh, so cool. Yeah, like I won't give him crap if they like do wobble the landing, because like I couldn't do that shit, even like wobbling, like I couldn't do that. So
it's like that is hard to do.
Yeah,
I would fall right on my ass, and everyone would laugh at me for it.
and I would break my ass bone. So like
Same.
It's like big props for them for doing that spot.
Yeah. These two are honestly destined to face each other at SummerSlam, and I think this was a great match to kick off. And also, Logan Paul did make that boxing event. It was with Jake Paul, which I was kind of surprised at.
Yeah.
He got on a private jet in his ring gear too. It was great.
That he traveled across the country and he somehow made it. So good for him. Yeah,
it was a hell of a night for the Paul brothers. Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Like,
did Jake Paul win?
2 cities in one night.
Jake Paul won by referee decision or judge decision, I think.
Who did he fight?
Okay.
Was it that Nate Diaz guy that I've seen go at it, or was it?
Yeah. From what I saw, Nate Diaz was not taking the fight seriously. So.
Oh, it's a bit
weird. But oh well.
So, all right, we're gonna do our Dave Meltzer star rating. Personally, I'm gonna give this match a good old 4 out of 5 star rating. This was a solid match to kick off. Solid match.
I'm gonna give it a. Wow.
All right.
Video first to you.
Okay.
You wanna go first?
Just go.
How do you go, damn it?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with the 4-star rating on that one.
I'm also gonna agree with the 4-star.
All right. Good opening. All right. Oh my God, this fucking match. Oh, this is.
Let's just have more 5-star ratings in this one episode, or this one or the whole podcast really, than Dave Meltzer itself.
Yeah, for real. Chelsea.
I mean, we're actually gonna try to be accurate with our ratings.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But Logan Paul Ricochet, good match. All right, this next match, I have a lot to say about this match. I'm sure y'all do too.
Shit.
This was one of the funniest matches to watch of the night because of the shit. Up next,
oh God,
is the final battle between Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar, one of the main 4 matches at the event. And in 17 minutes and 35 seconds, Cody beat Brock to win and finally end this. Finally end this feud between them two.
We're gonna need a burp counter for real.
Fucking real.
Yeah, how many times have you burped?
I've counted. I got 3 times.
We're gonna need both a burp counter and a vacuum cleaner counter, bro. For real.
Dude, bro.
Yeah. Whoever.
No, the vacuum cleaner is still going.
You're the editor for this video.
The vacuum cleaner is still going off. By the way, like you just can't.
I can hear it. I
just,
think I can hear it.
Oh
a little bit.
God, it's gonna be the stream. Okay. But anyways, Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. So this fucking match, man. This was probably the funniest match to watch with you guys that night.
Yeah, we were laughing our asses off the whole time.
It was so goofy. Like, the shit that happened in this match was fucking hilarious. From
the main things we were trying to focus on, we were trying to see what Brock's underwear brand was, because his pants were like falling down a little bit.
No, wait. Let's go through the beginning, the middle, and the ending of this match, so I can understand.
All right. Well, I don't really remember the whole beginning, middle, and end of this match. But
well,
the beginning mainly was just Brock trying to get a count out victory, or something like that.
Yeah, it was just Brock giving Cody a suplex. Cody goes to the outside. Brock waits and repeats.
Yeah,
it was that for a long time.
It was that.
That went on for like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then the 2 other main highlights of this match. One, Brock's shorts ripping, like completely just ripped itself. And
at the beginning they were falling down, then they just fucking straight up ripped.
Yeah, you could literally like see this man's bulge, like dead ass. You could see the beast incarnate inside Brock Lesnar come out.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, I used to call it that.
You could.
Damn it, bro. Why'd you have to put it like that? God damn it.
But you could literally see that come out, and then yeah, like Chris said, we were just having fun at the beginning of the match because Brock's pants weren't all the way pulled up, and so we were trying to look at what underwear brand this man had on.
We couldn't figure it out.
We couldn't figure
The cameras cut too many times, like away from his underwear, so we couldn't see it.
Yeah. If any of y'all know Brock Lesnar's underwear brand that he used at SummerSlam,
Let us
comment
know,
down below, please, and I will.
Well, I
I'll
think we
pin the
could know
comment.
by now.
I'll pin the comment whoever gets it.
I agree with the statement.
Yeah.
No, but also, another moment that made us.
Oh, I think I know where you're going. I was about to get into this moment. I think I know where you're going.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, another moment that made us question this match.
Oh yeah.
When Cody Rhodes was fighting back against Brock Lesnar, this man just hit him with a steel steps, and the referee did not call it disqualification.
No, this isn't like where he just threw into steps. He whole ass grabbed the steps and threw and like hit him with it.
Like he picked up the stairs and hit him with it. That's what happened.
That shit's a DQ, and the referee just ignored
That is a
it.
straight up DQ. The ref did not do shit.
The ref really say, "Understandable. Have a nice day."
Yeah,
Real.
We were watching this. We were like, wait, isn't that shit a DQ?
I'm like, hold up.
That's even more proof that they should have put a stipulation on this match.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one guy say that Brock beat Cody's ass so bad that even the ref was like, "Okay, I understand it."
He went with it. The match itself.
The ref just went with it.
The match itself, was fine. It was pretty good, but nothing great. But honestly, the experience made it like 50 times better than honestly the match was.
I think the Backlash match was the best one out of the three. I think.
Honestly,
I think the Night of Champions match was.
The best ones. Yeah, the Night of Champions.
I personally prefer the Night of Champions one.
I think we can all agree that this, like in overall match quality, this one, the SummerSlam one was the worst one out of the three.
I think it was for sure, honestly.
Possibly.
That's number 4.
Damn it.
Mainly because of the count out and like the whole count out crap just made the match boring. Like
The count out shit in the beginning, the confusion with the DQ.
I'm gonna
Then
go
the
and
Brock
I'm
story.
gonna take with Brock Lesnar, right? It might be a hot take, but I find Brock Lesnar's matches so fucking boring because he either does the dumbest shit like the count out thing, or he does the same thing over and over again, like the fucking like suplexing rampant during the matches. Like it's so irritating. I find Brock matches super boring, and if they're good, they're carried by the opponent. Dude, that fucking vacuum is so loud. Holy shit! It literally sounds like it's outside my door. Like holy.
Can you move to another area?
Can y'all hear
The most
this?
entertaining, the most recent entertaining Brock Lesnar match was the Last Man Standing against Roman.
Yeah,
Because
oh yeah.
did more shit than just suplex and repeat.
Yeah.
And bro pulled out a tractor.
Oh, pulled out a tractor and lifted the fucking ring.
And then, and what else has he done this year? He took on fucking Omos, and we're not even gonna talk about that Elimination Chamber match with Bobby Lashley. We're not even gonna talk about that. Like,
Yeah, no.
Because it led to nothing.
But pretty much, the match at SummerSlam with Cody, I thought it was fine. I did like the ending with him and Cody shaking hands because that's very unlike Brock Lesnar, or like.
And the best part of that, it wasn't even planned.
yeah.
Oh, it wasn't?
Really, yeah, it just happened. Yeah, that was.
It wasn't planned for Lesnar to do that. He just did it.
Oh wow!
Honestly, I think it's pretty clear that this is like kind of Brock Lesnar's farewell tour in a way. Like he is definitely going to be like packing up in like the next year or so. So I think he's just doing pretty much whatever he could in the.
He's doing everything he like really wants to do when he like at the very end of his career.
His
I think.
rivalry with Cody, I'll admit, kind of started for no fucking reason, but it was entertaining enough. It probably just had Cody do something for a couple months. But yeah, this was a fine match. Easily the weakest of the 3, but it was not terrible. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 stars personally.
Mm.
And you could do point
Yeah.
you could do 0.5s too, by the way. If you want to do like a 3.5 or something, you could do that.
I'm fine with giving it a 3.
Honestly, I'd give it a 2.5.
Alright. So, good. That was a Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. Alright. This next match, I don't think we have a whole lot to say about this, but It's a match anyway. It was the 25-man Slim Jim Battle Royal. And,
Yeah!
Yeah, and of course the winner, baby, was
Hey,
Nice!
Yeah! Let's go. And yeah, LA Knight won this match. It says he won by last eliminating Sheamus, which, yeah, he did. And yeah, that was the Battle Royal. So, honestly, the match itself was just a normal Battle Royal, but holy fuck, am I so happy that LA Knight won a pay-per-view match. Thank Lord.
The crowd was hot for LA Knights.
Oh, dude, LA Knight is so over. He is literally like top 3 most over people on the roster, probably with Cody Rhodes and either Seth Rollins or Sami Zayn. Like, one of them's up there with him. But
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, okay? There's a reason LA Knight is at the top of the merch sales, okay? He's over as fuck. He deserved this goddamn win. He's going for the U.S. title next, and you better win it. Yeah!
well, as of this recording, it literally SmackDown is in an hour and a half, so we might actually see a new United States champion tonight in Santos.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that was the thing.
Yeah, I'm praying that we get Santos as U.S. champ because I've like theories running, and Santos is a good one to dethrone him. But yeah, that happens in like an hour or so, hour and a half or so. But anyways, yeah, LA Knight wins. That's number 5. LA Knight wins, and so gets the big dub. I think this is definitely gonna do some big things to LA Knight. He's already been a big bit with the Miz. He had that promo with him this past Monday, which was chef fucking kiss. It was so good, and I really think that these two are gonna have like a good feud with one another. Hopefully, this continues to push LA Knight. Well, number 6. Then continue to push LA Knight up the ranks, I'd say. So yeah, what are you guys thinking of this match overall?
Yeah.
Are you on, Chris, or am I?
I pretty much already went. You can go.
Oh, okay.
I
don't want to interrupt you by accident again. But okay, when it came to the Battle Royal, I thought it was a really fun match. We saw the return of Omos.
Oh, I forgot. All right, sorry.
Yeah, Omos returned.
Omos.
Homo sapiens rise up.
Homo sapiens rise up. So very massive
I
return
missed saying
from the
that.
big Nigerian giant Omos.
Yeah, this I think this was his first appearance since Backlash, right?
Yeah, since he
Yeah.
was talking Seth Rollins and a surprising banger of a match.
Bro, they need to give Omos a win, like, soon.
He kind of does. I ain't gonna lie. He's been losing all year. Like, if you want to do something big with him, have him win a feud or like a match with someone.
Like, he lost to Brock, he lost to Rollins, and he's been out for a while. He comes back and gets, like, the typical big guy treatment in a battle royal.
Yeah, I mean,
he did have a good showing in the match.
he did. He eliminated.
he got
He did.
Good to have a good bit of people.
Yeah, a bunch of
100% did, but, like, I'm not sure why they brought him back just to give him the typical, like, Big Show or Andre the Giant type shit
Yeah.
for a battle royal.
Almost is the biggest man, so I guess it kind of works.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just, like, kind of annoying.
Personally,
You think about it.
I would, since he's a free agent, I put him in a feud with another big guy, like maybe Bronson Reed, maybe even Von
Bronson,
Wagner, perhaps. Like that. Maybe that could be.
Hey, Omos, take those stupid sunglasses off. Sorry.
I mean, just to be a fun feud, you know. Omos kind of needs another feud to get himself back on top, so maybe just another big man feud. So, he's a free agent, so he can go wherever he wants. Yeah.
You
hopefully
might
this
show up
is
on
the-
NXT, you know?
Yeah. Hopefully this is the beginning of I'm trying to come up with a name for this. The Omonaissance. There you go. I could do so much better with that. But
However you say it.
anyways, the Battle Royal, LA Knight wins. Hopefully it's the beginning of the push. Out of this rating, I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5. It was a fun match.
I'll give it 3 stars. Sorry.
I'm gonna give it a solid 3.
Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. One person who really impressed me this match was Chad Gable. He really did good. This
Yeah,
match.
100%.
He did really good in that match. He was in the final 5, I think, before he got eliminated. So, I think he put up a damn good.
They need to give Gable a push, for real.
Has to be
Well,
Chad.
he already got that Intercontinental title.
And he's going against Gunther for the IC title. He's probably not gonna win though.
Oh, he definitely isn't gonna win, but at least he'll put up a good showing.
Yeah,
Not to mention that.
Yeah.
Not to mention that we actually saw a cool team up in this match for a brief second. between
Amazing
the
Grace and Waller.
the missing
Yeah.
Grayson Waller.
Yeah.
Honestly, that should be a tag team, dude. I feel like they'd be so good. Honestly.
Funny
Bro,
ass tag team. I'd be down for it.
I never realized till I saw this match how look-alike they are.
For real. Just a typical guy. Anyways, this match was 11 minutes and 55 seconds. I forgot to mention that, so there you go. Alright, then we have the next match, which is probably candidate for the worst match of the night. In candidate. And that is the MMA rules match between Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. At 7 minutes and 30 seconds, Shayna Baszler beats Ronda. So, yeah, can we all agree this is one of the worst matches of the night? We can all agree.
Probably this was probably this might have been the weakest match of the night for me.
It was the weakest match of the night, but I wouldn't dunk on it too much because it gave you what it advertised it as.
Yeah,
It did. I mean, look. I mean, it did kind of give you what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be an MMA.
It did what it was supposed to do. I understand why it was boring because like no one watches WWE to watch an MMA fight. I get it, but I wouldn't dunk on it too hard because they gave you what they told you they would give you. So
Yep.
I'm not gonna dunk on it too hard. It was a weak match, but I'm not gonna be that guy.
Here's the thing.
Same
it's just
here.
that the MMA rules doesn't exactly fit with WWE. Like
That's the point. But like I said, I'm not gonna dunk on it because that'd be just straight up rude.
well,
I feel like
well,
the match was. I feel like this match is low-key a bit overhated, in my opinion.
well, I just think I'm trying to find my words. Hold on, I got to burp for a seventh time. There we go, seventh time. So what am I trying to say is that I'm gonna dunk on the match. I didn't like it, and it's not because it was an MMA or because the match itself wasn't good. Like I said, it did advertise. It's because an MMA rules match shouldn't be in WWE. If you want to watch that shit, go to MMA. That's all I'm gonna say. Although I will say,
Honestly,
there were.
I think it would have been much better if it was just a regular submission match. That would have been so cool.
Exactly. That, like a
Oh,
regular
yeah.
submission match would have been so good with those two, honestly.
I get they're both from an MMA background, but MMA rules like that does not work in WWE, and it will never work in WWE. So it has to. It should have been a submission match because they're both submission specialists.
Exactly, my tribal chief.
The finish was submission. So.
Yeah.
It was a submission. Shayna tapped on Ronda, passed out. But like, there were a couple cool spots. That spot where I think Ronda needs Shayna
There was a few cool spots, but yeah.
Yeah, those were really cool. But besides that, personally, like I said, I feel like they could have done this, especially since this match is low key kind of a dream match, in a way, because Ronda and Shayna have so much history with each other. It just kind of disappointed on what it could have been. It could have been honestly a massive match, but I just don't think it really failed. It failed to deliver that, and part of that is kind of because of the stipulation, and it's not their fault. They know what to do, and so they just went out there and did what they know to do. So it's not really their fault. It's more the kind of creative people's fault for making a match like this in SummerSlam. You could tell the crowd was dead. They didn't give a fuck, and this is the match where I honestly didn't really care either. So, I didn't really care for this match. It's one of the worst of the night, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blame the crowd for being bored, especially because it's an MMA fight at a WWE event. But I would still blame creative because they should have expected this, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So
I mean, they know how the crowd usually feels about Ronda. So you already know that. You already knew they were not gonna have interest in this match.
Yeah, that's besides the point. At least this was like a good. It was a good matchup. Like it would go well together if it wasn't an MMA match.
Yes.
oh God, fuck. I'm sorry.
Fishy's fucking dying.
I swallowed my Diet Coke wrong. Oh fuck.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ. All right. But anyways, Shayna Ronda for me, I'm gonna give it a 1.5 out of 5 stars. Honestly. Well, actually, no, that's too harsh. Two stars.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5 for me.
I'd give it a 2.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next match. We have the WWE Intercontinental Championship. It was Gunther defending against Drew McIntyre, and Gunther ended up winning the match and retaining the championship. So, we all knew these two would have a hard-hitting clash given their move sets and just how good they are in the ring, and it was definitely hard-hitting clash, to say the least. Between
It was.
yeah. In my personal opinion, I think this was one of the what should I say? It was a good title defense, but it wasn't super memorable. It's not even my favorite match of the night. We'll get to that shortly. But it was still a good match. I liked this match a lot. I think it was a good one. I think that Gunther and Drew definitely brought it their all. But it wasn't as hype as I was expecting it to be. But still, I liked it. It was good. So, what about you two?
Yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, I was paying attention on the goddamn fly the whole match,
Oh, yeah.
so,
You were.
We were kind of distracted by Chris, who was trying to kill a fly in his room while we were
Yeah,
watching.
Chris was having trouble with a fly for some reason.
yeah, it just would not die. It kept dodging my fucking attacks.
I mean, dude, it's a fucking fly. Like, we're not.
It's
It's
a
not
fly.
like that. Dude, it's not. You're like that one episode of Breaking Bad where Walter White had to fucking get the fly out of the lab so it wouldn't contaminate the meth. Like that shit was a whole episode. Of him trying
I'm
to
pretty
kill
sure. I'm pretty sure I am Jesse Pinkman. So like,
Jesse
Mr. White.
But as this match itself, besides Chris trying to kill the fly, which was probably the peak entertainment of this match, Javi, do you have anything to say about it?
I mean, I agree with what you said. The match wasn't bad by any means. It was a good match, but it wasn't as memorable or as great as I wanted it to be. You know, because we were thinking this match could possibly be at the same level as Gunther versus Sheamus at Clash of the Castle, or even the WrestleMania Triple Threat match with Gunther, Sheamus, and McIntyre. But yeah, pretty much I wouldn't say it was lackluster. I just said I feel it could have been a bit better.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I wouldn't say lackluster. Not really much to say this of except that was 8, or 9. Which I lost count. All right.
We're on 8.
Yeah, it was 8. Thank you. So Gunther did retain, so he is 100% at this point going to break the Honky Tonk Man's record and to have the longest Intercontinental title reign of all time, which I am 100% down with. Because, no offense, but the Honky Tonk Man I think shouldn't be holding that fucking record. It's wild to me that he's the one who holds that record. So, I think Gunther is good enough an athlete, and this reign has been fantastic from him, so I am fine with him being the man to break this record.
My question is, who should be the guy that ends his reign?
Honestly, at this point, I can't even say because he's been through so many people, like he's been through so much. I originally thought McIntyre, but honestly, I think it's too late for him now, especially since this match happened. I really don't know, dude. It's really hard to pick. If he ends up getting called up to the main roster before, like maybe Royal Rumble-ish, I could see Ilya Dragunov potentially, but I don't know if they really want to repeat him losing to Dragunov again like they did years ago. So who knows?
I honestly would love. It's possibly not gonna happen, but I would love if Chad Gable was the one to defeat Gunther.
I would not hate that, honestly. Like, I really wouldn't. Like, I would be damn happy about that end up happening. Chris, who do you think is gonna beat him? Fucking talk, Chris. God damn it.
Pick Sheamus because and Slam, he deserves it. Yeah.
Okay, W. Chris' opinion. Yeah, you know what I told you to like kind of chime in, But anyways, good match. In my personal opinion, I'm gonna give this a 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I'll agree with that rating. 3.5 for me.
I'm just gonna take your guys' word for it.
Chris, dude, you were there when the match happened. Like, were you seriously paying attention to a stupid fly this whole time?
I mean, I looked at the. I'll just give it a 3.5. Cause fuck it.
That was 9. Oh, that was 10. Fuck. Alright, I did both. God, I have burped 10 times during this fucking.
What did you eat?
Dude, I'm not eating. I'm drinking a Diet Coke, dude. This recording's been going for.
Well, I thought it
minutes.
was a Sprite.
No, I got Diet Coke. I do have Sprite downstairs.
How is Diet Coke making you burp that much, bro?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I'm just attracted, I guess. Alright. We got 3 more matches to go. This match right here was my match of the night, and I think you two could probably agree with this one. It was for the World Heavyweight Championship, and it was Seth Rollins defending against Finn Balor with in 18 minutes and 30 seconds. Seth Rollins retains the championship. This was my match of the night. Honestly, this was my favorite match of the night.
It was match of the night, no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
My only setback is that I think Finn should have won.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole argument with this match. If Finn should have won, personally, I do think it was probably a good time to pull the trigger on Finn, but at the same time, I could see that they're probably like cooking something bigger for the whole Judgment Day story going on right now. So.
Yeah, they're definitely cooking, but it would have been so cool if Balor win the title after 7 years. Literally 7 years, like at SummerSlam, like 7 years ago, he won the title and he got injured. It would have been cool to see that, and then have like Priest pretty much scare him into thinking that he's gonna cash in.
Yeah, that definitely would have been probably a good moment. I really do kind of.
That would have been a very good storyline. I'm sad I missed out on it. Like we missed out on it, but like they're gonna cook something up. I can tell.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. 11.
11.
Let's go.
This was definitely the best match of the night for me.
Yes. 100%.
The back and forth from Seth Rollins and Finn Balor have great chemistry, dude. That they're incredible in the ring.
Yeah, they were.
And even before the match started, Seth with the mind games on Finn Balor. You already knew this match was gonna be epic.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, Seth wore the same attire that he wore 7 years ago. Man, that was good.
It was hilarious because when Seth came out, I was literally like, "What is he wearing?" Because he had like this big ass jacket or coat or something like that.
Yeah.
And then when he takes it off, it blew my mind because I recognized
The vest.
I recognized the vest he was wearing.
The vest that is the same vest that he wore 7 years ago against Balor when he lost.
That was amazing.
Yep. Yeah, that's another thing. There were some callbacks to their past matches. Finn Balor gave Seth Rollins the buckle bomb in the exact same way Seth did in their first match at SummerSlam.
In the same way that injured Finn Balor in the first place.
Thankfully, there was no injuries this match.
No injury this time. He managed to escape.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And then, there were also so many believable moments where I thought Finn was about to win.
Yeah, dude, there were so many close ass kickouts during the match.
He had some Roman Reigns type shit kickouts.
No, there was.
That's what I'd love to see.
There was one I remember. It was Damian Priest. I think Damian Priest said distracted the referee, and I think it was was it Rhea Ripley? I'm not sure. Anyways, Rollins got taken out. Finn hit a coup de grace, but Rollins kicked out at the last millisecond, and we were reacting to this, and we were like, "What the? How?" We were just like, "How is he still?"
We were losing our minds.
It was insane.
We were losing our minds. This was such a good back and forth. Like Chris said, this had Roman Reigns type kickouts, man.
And then the ending with Seth curb stomping Finn into Priest's Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah, and of course we got that great Damian Priest face. That's 100%.
that face.
No, as soon as I saw the face, I'm like, that's gonna be a meme.
Damian had that. You had one job face.
For real. But yeah, honestly, I'm really liking the story between Finn and Damian, dude. Like, this has been a really good story that I think genuinely could lead to something great. I do think they're gonna kick Finn out, and I think they're heavily setting up a Finn Balor babyface turn. I could see them kicking him out and replacing him with JD McDonough, maybe, because they've been teasing JD joining Judgment Day for like a while. So
honestly, I don't know. I don't think they'd kick someone out again.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure because JD and Finn seem to be like a united group, and then there's the rest of the Judgment Day. So I don't know. From what I saw on Raw, it looks like JD is trying to start like a feud between the Judgment Day.
yeah, probably.
So I think if anyone were to be kicked out, it would be Priest.
Hmm.
Finn would get so pissed at Priest because it's been his Money in the Bank briefcase that has cost him the match twice in a row now. It's cost him the world title, so Balor could get pissed off and just say, "Fuck you, you're out of here."
Yeah, I could definitely see.
But I don't know
That'd be
because
a nice
you also
twist.
got to. I mean, because we also got to think about Rhea and Dom as well.
That's the funny part. Rhea and Dom are just doing their own thing, while
Oh,
Priest and
NXT.
Finn are in a fucking war.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like they're just on their own shit. Like they're just like doing shit with each other. It's fucking hilarious. And then there's just Finn and Damien just like constantly like, just like giving each other cold stare or whatever. So yeah, Finn and Seth was a great match. Definitely best match of the night in my honest opinion. I'm gonna give it a great 4.5 out of 5 rating. Solid, amazing main event, or not main event.
Yeah, we're pretty much agreeing with all the ratings today. I give that same rating as well.
We
Yeah, that's
pretty
it.
much had the same ratings for all the matches. So.
That's exactly what I was thinking. 4.5.
Mm-hmm. All right, amazing match. All right, then the next match was for the WWE Women's Championship. It was a triple threat match, and Asuka defended the championship against Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair. And in 20 minutes and 45 seconds, Bianca Belair actually did win the championship. But
That was a 20-minute match?
Yeah, it was 20 minutes and 40. It was the longest match of the night. Wait, no, it wasn't. The Tribal Combat was.
Oh, shit.
But that was the second longest match of the night. 20 minutes and 45 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair did win, and then just like a few minutes later, or maybe seconds later, Io Sky comes down, cashes in her women's Money in the Bank contract, and wins the women's championship. So, this match was honestly a roller coaster of emotions. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
First off, the match started really slow. Like it was going really slow, and I was just kind of bored for a good bit of the time. And then it picked up. Like the last 5 to 10 minutes of the match, it really started to pick up, and it was like a great one-on-one contest, or triple threat contest, and it was really solid. These three are great in the ring, and so they were in ring chemistry, so they had a good match together. And her reaction when Bianca Belair won wasn't exactly pleasant.
We were so pissed off.
All right,
Like,
Bianca,
we were yelling.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is the point?
Bianca, if you're watching this, we are so sorry, alright? But we're being honest here. You did not need to win the title again. Like, come on, just lose. I really thought that they were just going to hand Bianca back the title, and I was like, no, why? Bianca did not need the W. Like, I honestly think that it kind of helped with Io Sky cashing in, but still, I just don't think she needed the win because she already had a year-long Raw Women's title reign, and then she already wins back a women's title. Like, we thought that was Bianca winning the title back, and we were like, oh my god, bro, are they really gonna do this again? After they already did.
Yeah, and then Io Sky came out, so oh hey, and then we cheered for it because
Yeah.
it was good for Io.
So yeah, I'm gonna separate the match from the cash in because
Yeah, fair.
I definitely had mixed feelings on both of them.
That's fair.
The match itself, I wouldn't call it terrible, but it feels like it should have been way better than what we got.
It definitely.
Because what Fisher says is right. Like all these three are great in the ring, so you would think that a triple threat between all of them, all three of them, would be epic. But for some reason, something wasn't clicking in the match. There were a few botches in the match, which did unfortunately suck. There was Charlotte hitting the moonsault to the outside, and she sadly missed Bianca.
I remember that spot. Yeah, we were talking about that. We missed it.
Yeah. I will say I will give Bianca credit because she sold the leg injury pretty well halfway into the match.
So I thought it was real.
I thought it was real. We all thought that she had actually gotten hurt, but
I legit thought Bianca was injured.
Mhm. I guess it was a
So
storyline thing to get fans behind her. I assume. I don't know. Like it was something they were gonna do because
that's
they're
probably
two
something.
big
It was
guys.
probably
She
to
should
gain.
still, honestly, they should still turn her heel. I don't care. She's still turn her heel.
They really.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty much it. And yeah, I did not think Bianca needed to win here at all.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that they had Io Sky come in and cash in on her, which it got a huge pop from me. I was happy for Io.
Oh yeah, that saved it, dude. Like that, like 100.
That saved the
honestly
whole
saved
segment.
it.
We would have been pissed the rest of the night, honestly.
Yeah,
And I still was, but still. We'll get to that later.
Well, you are, but we'll talk about that. But yeah, Bianca didn't need to win again, but thankfully again, Io Sky cashed in. Like I said, yeah, it was just dragging. The match was too long. Apparently, it is the longest women's match on pay per view, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it is, maybe
Yeah.
it isn't. But it is 20 minutes and 45 seconds. It was too long. Like I really started to feel the length, like a little bit through this match. I'm like, all right, this is dragging. We gotta let's speed it up. Let's get the match over. And yeah, like Javi said, there were plenty of botches that we caught during the match itself, and like I don't know what I don't know. Like this could have been so much better given the three women in the match, but it was just really long and really lackluster. So, like I said, the Io Sky catch was a great moment and probably will be a great moment for years to come, but couldn't save the rest of this match. So, I'm going to give this match personally well, actually, before I give my rating, I want to say one thing real quick. Like Chris said, Bianca Belair should 100% turn heel. Like, coming up. I don't care when, just do it. That faction right now with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, dead ass have Bianca join them. Like,
I'd be down for that, honestly.
I would like to see that.
yeah, like they did just start that faction. The Profits just turned heel. Just have Bianca join them. Like it'd be great. But yeah, either way, this match is going to get. Sorry, go ahead.
I will mention another thing that I like. With Io winning the women's title at SummerSlam, literally a year after Damage Control arrived at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a poetic moment,
Yeah.
actually.
And yeah, Dakota Kai was there too. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, Dakota Kai.
And she showed up at the end to celebrate with Io.
Yeah, no. Have you guys heard the story of Dakota Kai when she had to go? She had to be at SummerSlam.
Haven't.
In the one literally earlier in the day, she got a call to be there.
So apparently, Dakota Kai said that she woke up that day at 1 p.m. to text messages from Bailey saying that she had to be there. So Dakota was really rushing throughout the day. I think she got into a flight that same day, and she arrived. I think she arrived like when Logan Paul and Ricochet had finished, or something. I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but she arrived. She literally arrived there on time somehow, and yeah, she got to be there to celebrate with Io. I thought this story was insane.
Bro, people had the biggest luck with flights that night. First Logan Paul and then Dakota Kai. Like, why is everybody having?
I mean, Logan had a private jet, so.
Logan had a private jet. Dakota had to get her stuff together, do her makeup on the way there, and hope that there was a flight that was to where was it, Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great match either way. No, it's not. It wasn't a good match. What the fuck am I saying? But it was a good moment at the end. So yeah, my personal rating for this match is going to be a 2.5 out of 5.
I'll give it a 3.
I'll give it a 2.5.
Mm-hmm. All right, and here we go, the main event. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about with this match right here.
Here we go, boys.
Chris is gonna blow off right now.
I am going to murder you all.
Right. This is yo.
Okay, no. Okay, Chris, let's do this. You tell your thoughts, I'll tell my thoughts, and we'll leave Chris at the end.
Just saying, yeah. This is where we are going to disagree. So for the next few minutes we talk about this match, you are going to see us disagree with each other and possibly call each other slurs. So if we do, if we do, then we are sorry to all the families at home watching.
Well, let's not keep it PG, all right?
We are not gonna keep this PG, Javi.
Fuck that.
or at least so YouTube doesn't demonetize us.
Okay, but the match The main event was Tribal Combat for the undisputed Universal title. In 36 minutes and 5 seconds, Roman Reigns retained the title against Jey Uso. So, oof, this fucking match. There's a lot to say. Alright. I'm going to go start with my thoughts, like Javi said. We'll get to Javi. And then Chris last, because Chris has the boldest opinion out of this match.
Yeah, Chris has the most to say about this match.
I will go off. I don't care anymore.
Okay. My personal thoughts. The storytelling of the match, fantastic. The storytelling was great. The big moment with, obviously, Jimmy Uso betraying Jey at the end, I thought was awesome. And it could lead to so much. If you saw the last episode, you saw how skeptical I was of this match if Roman retained. Like, I was like, if Roman retains, I don't know what they're going to do, but they better do something good. And honestly, I think they have something good. It's a genuine good reason. It honestly makes sense for Jimmy to betray Jey. It was a great ending to a pretty not good match. In my personal opinion, didn't like this match that much. It is easily, out of all the main events that have happened this year, this was probably the worst one. Out of the main events to all the pay-per-views, not counting NXT. But, like, out of all the main events, this one was easily the worst one. Like, it was just slow, there really wasn't a whole lot happening, and, it was boring. It really sucked, because given how big this match was in the build-up. But, personally, I didn't like the match itself, but the storytelling was really, really good. And also, I'm going to say one thing real quick. I thought that they weren't allowing any interferences. So what the fuck happened with that? wasn't it said in the rules that no one could interfere? So, Solo wasn't allowed to be out there, nor was fucking Jimmy? I'm confused, but whatever, I guess. If they allowed the Cody Rhodes stair shit to slide, then I guess they'll allow this shit to slide.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But the match itself wasn't that good. I'm going to go and give my rating just to give it, because we'll talk about the storytelling about it. The match itself, to me, is going to get a 2 out of 5 rating. One of the worst matches of the night. I was so disappointed with this, but the storytelling was really, really good. So there you go. Javi, you're up.
All right, I got next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for this match, I liked the match. It was mainly more on the storyline perspective than the match quality, because I'm with Fisher on this, where I was also skeptical about if Roman retained, because I'm thinking there's no what direction is there left to go if Jey doesn't win. And so when I saw that Jimmy came out and cost Jey the victory, I thought, oh wow, that's actually insane, because I didn't. That's one thing I was not expecting about the storyline, that we will actually see Uso versus Uso. And even in storyline way, it does make sense, saying that what was that it was Jimmy that was, since Jimmy's the older brother, Jey was always seen as the weakest or something like that, or even that Jey said that he didn't want to be tribal chief. But then this match was for to determine the new tribal chief, so it would make sense why Jimmy would be upset at Jey. The match itself, I agree with Fisher. I kind of wish it would have been better. There was a couple of cool moments in there. From what I heard, apparently Roman got injured 5 minutes into the match. Jey did a suicide dive on Roman. He landed on his hip, because I don't think Roman was in the right position. There was also the moment with Jey fighting against both Solo and Roman. With Roman accidentally spearing Solo. Then there was Jey putting Solo through the table. And that's one thing I wanted to mention about this match. Solo Sikoa's involvement in this match, he had some tense stare downs with Roman, which kind of adds another layer to the storyline of this match. Whereas we know Jey stands, we know Jimmy stands, and we know Roman's. But what about Solo? Like he's like the dark horse of this storyline. Like you don't know what's gonna happen with him, which I love. I love in this story. But yeah, I thought the match could have been better. I'm honestly giving it a 3-star rating, but I feel like I wanted to give this match like a 5-star rating because of how good the storyline has been. All right, that's my say.
All right.
Yeah, here we go with Chris.
Can we also get an counter for when Javi was talking?
I mean,
you're
you're editing this, so you could just add that.
Oh,
You
I
just
could,
add-
but people aren't really gonna be watching the counter. They're gonna be watching the actual podcast.
I mean, they're definitely gonna be watching the burp counter because you just keep burping.
Fair fucking point. I'm on 11. I haven't burped in a solid minute because my Diet Coke is out. I drank the whole thing.
Thank God.
I think there's another one. Or I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm not
No.
getting another one.
Wait, no balls.
I'm not getting.
All right.
No, we're almost done with this. I'm not getting another one.
And
Let's see. All right, we gotta hear Chris's side.
All
now.
right, here we go, Chris. You're up.
okay, so I'm gonna start off by saying, the match itself was pretty mid. It was very slow. I expected it to be much faster. The parts where it did seem kind of fast were still pretty fucking slow. That's really all I have to say about the match quality itself. But the storytelling, I will admit, what they were going for, the storytelling was good. But in my opinion, it was the wrong fucking choice. Because I don't see a point. Like, I get it, Jimmy was jealous because Jay was getting all this spotlight. But Jimmy was the one who started this whole thing. Jimmy super kicked Roman at Night of Champions. And then these two beats Roman and Solo at Money in the Bank. So Jimmy was the one who started all this, and then got injured by Roman and Solo. So why does it make sense that he just magically becomes jealous? And then turns on Jay when he couldn't do anything himself anyway, because he was fucking injured. I get it, like, he was the only one that was, like, opposing the fact that Jay was gonna be the right-hand man. But I still don't see a point. And what infuriates me even more is that they literally said in a blog post, or whatever the fuck it was, that no one could interfere until the match was over. They just did not give a shit. It pissed me off. So, I am not as pissed as I was the night of, or the day after. But I'm still a little bit pissed. This whole thing, it's not completely ruined yet because they absolutely could cook something up. But if the rumors are true, if they were gonna do Roman versus Cody and have Cody win, they should have had Cody win at WrestleMania 39, and I stand by that statement. And I will forever stand by that statement. Like, that's pretty much all I have to say. So for my rating, just based on overall match quality, I'm gonna give it a solid 2.5. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Now that we're all done with our individual thing, let's kind of have a little debate for a little bit. Why? Me and probably Javi personally think that the storyteller is the right move, and then Chris why he thinks it's the wrong move.
I mean, I was like, Chris was more calm than he was.
Oh
when we
yeah,
were watching something.
Yeah,
you should've
100%,
seen this
bro.
motherfucker SummerSlam night.
You were.
He was
You were legit
mad,
pissed.
Bro. He was so angry. Bro.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The fact that Jimmy started all this is probably the good reason as to why he attacked Jay, because Jimmy started. He basically like turned Jay to the light side in the right way. Like, hold on. God damn it. He turned him to the light side in a way. Like he basically convinced him that the bloodline was like going down. Roman was like abusing him or whatever, and like he convinced him that Jimmy got is basically the brains of this whole of this little breakup, and like honestly, he deserved it over Jay. So I think it's the fact that Jimmy didn't get what he deserved. Instead, when he got injured, Jay got the spot, and he got all the glory instead of Jimmy getting the glory like it should have been. Because Jimmy, again, he was the first one to super kick Roman. He was the first actual bloodline relative to break off from the group. So, and he was the whole brains behind Jay's turn, and all that. Of course, Jay obviously got the glory mainly because he pinned Roman at Money in the Bank, and also because Jimmy got injured. So I think it's a great storyline choice because you have two completely different sides here, and I think it will further strengthen Jay's push to the top potentially. And I think it's great. I think it was the right move. Honestly, I think it was the perfect move. So I understand if you don't like it. That's fine, but
Like, I think.
I mean, I knew people were gonna be mad at this result.
oh yeah, people are gonna be mad easily
Because people are generally tired of Roman being the champion for like 2 years.
I'm a little tired of it too. I do think he should have. I still stand that he should have lost it all the way back at WrestleMania 37. Like that was the right event for him to lose it to like Edge.
I'm not mad that he lost it at 37, but I'm more mad that he unified the titles at fucking 38, which was so stupid.
Yeah, it really just got stale after 37, to be honest. Like when, around 2021 to 2022, before Vince took over. Well, not Vince. Before Triple H took over creative, it was fucking awful. Like I was begging for Roman to lose because that run was just so bland and boring, and it was just Roman mowing down an opponent and going on to the next one with no real story to it. But then when Triple H took over, obviously started the Sami Zayn Honorary Uce story, which is fantastic on its own. Then Sami getting kicked down, Sami and Kevin win the tag titles, Roman and Cody in Mania, Cody finished the story, just all that. Like it's been so much better than it was previously. Like, bro, like imagine the main event we would have gotten if Vince fucking took over. Like we probably would have gotten Roman versus Brock 7 or something like that. Like again.
Yeah.
I would honestly argue that it got stale after 2022 SummerSlam. Because that was after the Last Man Standing match with Brock. And we were just all wondering who the fucking beat him.
Yeah, makes sense. I personally back then thought it was going to be Cody, but it wasn't Cody.
It should have been Cody at 39, but nah, fuck that.
Yeah, well, if the plan is for Cody Rhodes to beat Roman next year, then that sucks because it should have been done this year. Like, I just don't really understand it. Like, if you're going to do it, if they're going to do it, which there is a good chance they might, if they do it, I don't understand why you couldn't just do it last year. Like, was it because you want him to hit 1,000 days? Because why would he need to hit 1,000 days? It's Roman fucking Reigns. He doesn't need to hit.
He's already had one of the greatest reigns of all time. He doesn't need 1,000 days to be considered the best.
Exactly.
The best reign.
Exactly. Like, I don't really understand the full reasoning behind if they do it. But that's if they do it. Here's what I think we're going to do it. And maybe we can all three share what we think is going to happen. I think that we are going to get a Bloodline Fatal 4-Way at WrestleMania. I think it will be Roman, Jimmy, Jay, and Solo. And I think Jay is going to win the title there. I think he is going... I do think he's still going to beat Roman. Because I think there's still a possibility that happens. I think Jay's going to beat him there, and he'll become the champion there and win the title. That's what I think is going to happen.
I hope that's what happens because if it is Cody that's going to beat Roman, then it's not going to hit the same as if it would have been this year at WrestleMania 39.
Exactly.
My question is, how the hell is Cody even going to get the match? Because he's not winning the Rumble again. He shouldn't win the Rumble again.
I mean, people think he is. I don't think he is. Like, in my perspective, I think it's obvious that fucking Gunther's winning the Royal Rumble next year. It's obvious.
Either Gunther or LA Knight. If they keep the Intercontinental title on Gunther, it's going to be LA Knight. If they take it off of him before Rumble, it's going to be Gunther. We'll figure that out.
I don't think LA Knight's even close, but we'll talk. Well, that's a different discussion for another day. But
Come on, give it to LA Knight. Yeah.
It's a different discussion.
I'm just kidding. They probably don't need to do it with LA Knight. I just want it to happen because it's LA Knight.
Yeah, fair point.
But honestly, we should all just acknowledge our real tribal chief, Cameron Grimes, to the moon.
He didn't even. I'm not gonna lie. What has Cameron Grimes done in the months he's been on the main roster? Like, I don't think he's done like that much.
How do you always find a way to bring up Cameron Grimes and everything?
I'm that good. Grimes has he's squashed Corbin, got ambushed by him, and then he's done really nothing else.
Yeah, pretty much. But
He should have beat Theory, but nah, fuck this game.
um, but as to this itself, I could see the Bloodline being in the Battle Royal Rumble. Well, not Roman, obviously, and then they lose. Like they all just like throw each other out or something. I think Solo is gonna turn on Roman in either Survivor Series or Royal Rumble. I think it makes sense.
Wait. I just thought of something.
What?
Jay or Jimmy wins the Rumble. Then they build up to that 4-way.
They could, but I don't see that happening. I
don't see it happening, but it would be pretty cool.
It would be cool, but I don't see I don't see the Royal Rumble being used on the Undisputed title. I think they're gonna use it on the World Heavyweight title. No matter.
They're gonna use it on the World Heavyweight title, but still, it would be cool.
That's why I think he's gonna win. Yeah. If Cody does somehow end up winning the Royal Rumble, he's gonna challenge the Undisputed title. There's no way. He literally said that's his that he only will win that belt to finish the story. Like that belt will.
Yeah. He's openly said that winning the World Heavyweight title will not be the equivalent of finishing the story. It has to be the WWE title, which it is unified right now.
Yeah. So it basically is the Undisputed title.
Yeah.
But it's a really big discussion because everybody has different opinions all over the internet. And obviously, our big giant group has like tons of discussion who should beat Roman Reigns. In my personal opinion,
still be Jey Uso.
In my personal opinion, I think Jey Uso should still beat him. It is entirely possible. It's not out of the realm of possibility they could do it yet. I think that the Jimmy Uso, I did see some people complaining that they're just dragging on this story. It is a fair complaint. Because
come on, it's been 3 fucking years.
It has been a 3-year-long story, so I can see why.
It's been 3 years, and that was the perfect ending if Jay would have won.
Yeah, people have gotten pissed.
Perfect ending.
But like I said, I think that they could make it a very effective ending, and Mania honestly would be a better ending for Jay than SummerSlam would. It'd be a bigger stage. Like,
yeah, but if they were gonna do that, they should have just waited till Mania to do that whole fucking Bloodline Civil War thing.
Yeah, fair point, but
it's really possibly
weird. It's really weird. I think they're gonna do Jay and Jimmy a payback. I think they're 100% gonna do that. And I really don't know, man. I really don't know what's to come at Survivor Series. I feel like again, like Survivor Series Rumble, Solo's gonna turn on at one of those events, and then we'll build up to that Bloodline 4-way at Mania for the Undisputed title. I think Jay will win the championship. Because it's no and I think Jay still should do it. It makes most sense for him to do it out of everybody. Like, he literally makes the most sense. And I think Jay would be amazing for champion. He's over with the crowd. Everybody loves him, so, I mean, I think it's a great possibility that can happen. So, yeah. That's what I think.
I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens.
I know, that's the thing. We really don't know what will happen. Like, this is the really... Like, that's really cool about this storyline. Like, we are just eagerly waiting for the next chapter.
I've been waiting and seeing for 3 fucking years now, man.
It is a long story. And I will give WWE that crap. I do think it's been a little long. Like I said, I feel like they could have probably cut down. But it's not really... To be fair, Vince had been kind of doing them so dirty for like 2 years. And then Triple H came in during the last year and kind of started doing shit. But either way... I think this is going to lead to Jay winning the world title, the Undisputed title, at WrestleMania 40. I think this is going to lead to him beating Roman Reigns. Do y'all think that as well? Let me see y'all opinions. Come on. What do y'all think?
What's it again?
Are you fucking kidding? I was just saying, what do y'all think is going to happen? Like, who do y'all think is still going to beat Roman?
I still hope that it's Jay that beats Roman.
If it's not Jay, what the fuck's the point?
Could be. I mean, I just feel like whatever happens, people are still gonna complain.
I mean,
at the end of the day,
it's the internet.
Not
man.
guaranteed.
They're always gonna complain, dude. No matter.
They're always
what
gonna complain that it should have been here, it should have been there. This guy should have won. It's always gonna be like that.
It's always gonna be like that. Like
that's why I'm fine with being patient to see what happens in the storyline.
No
even though I do agree it's been a bit long.
Yeah, there's a lose-lose situation with the internet. But in my personal opinion. Is this fair constructive criticism? Yeah, I think,
yeah, it's fair. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's not fair to complain.
Yeah.
I think the complaints that people have said are pretty fair.
I think the story has been a little long. But I mean, it's been 3 years, so it has definitely been long. But I'm willing to wait if the ending sticks the landing. Like, if it is a very effective landing at the end, then I am willing to let this slide. I think this is a great story though. I think this was the best way they could have had Roman retain, honestly, without making Jay look. If it was a clean loss, I would have been much more pissed off. But
Yes.
like instead they did this, which I think is a really cool angle to kind of twist it, and still kind of makes
Also-
Jay look good in the end. So
Also, I get that he's a heel. I get that Roman is a heel. But why does it have to be the same thing every fucking match? It's always either a ref bump and interference or no DQ match, so it's interference illegal. Like,
I will agree.
it's so annoying
Yeah,
having the same thing happen every single fucking time.
I will agree with that. It makes Roman look super weak as the final, as the big boss of WWE. I think it makes him look super weak when he always has interferences do it for him.
I get it. I get it. He's a heel, and heels do that all the time. But when you do it every single fucking month for 3 goddamn years, it gets annoying.
Yeah. But
It's not even just heel heat. It's just straight up fucking
he's a
dragging it.
But very interesting talk about this subject. So yeah, I told you we were all gonna be kind of divisive. Chris over here doesn't really like that decision, and then
Hate everything.
we're just willing to wait. All right, so I think that's where we're gonna wrap up this episode. This has been a very good episode. This has been way better than the last one. Oh my god, like this is way better than the last episode's been.
I agree.
But yeah, that is it for this episode. Next time, I really don't know what the fuck we're gonna do next episode. So we'll come up with something and we'll make this the third episode whenever the fuck we do. If I had to guess,
all in
maybe it'll
review.
be all in. Yeah, maybe it'll be all in review.
I won't have much of an opinion on that because I don't watch AEW.
Yeah, but we're
Me-
still gonna do
I
it
keep-
next.
Me and Fish keep up with it. Probably
And
Mike.
Mike keeps up with it too. So yeah, it'll probably just be us three. Chris, just pitch in. But
I'll just be there for the memes. How about that?
Be there for the memes.
yeah. Well, yeah, that is it. Yeah, remember when I said at the beginning of the episode that Mike would join us later? Yeah, I'm a fucking liar. Mike didn't join us at all. So we're gonna yell at him.
God.
So yeah. But anyways, y'all, thank you all for watching this episode. Please subscribe to the Cow channel because this is like the one good content coming out of the Cow channel. No offense, Chris.
Wow. Wow, what the fuck, man? Wow.
Hey, it's universe mode. That's live stream. It's never bound to be good. Like, it's been fun to book it. All right. But thank you all.
Wait, speaking of Universe Mode, go watch that on Saturday. Game happening. She books SmackDown. It's his show.
Oh, yeah, it's my show. My show's the best show. SmackDown's the best show. Easily. Everyone knows.
I have no comment.
Yes, you do. Shut up.
I'm a neutral commentator.
No, you're not. You think SmackDown's the best. All right. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next episode whenever we do it. So bye, you fucks.
Meow.
Yep.